join me on part 1 as I leave Arrochar and Loch Long. I then head up for the Argyll Forest Park, where I then pitch up for my first ever wild camp in Scotland. In the morning I leave where I had camped the previous evening and head across the river back up towards the main trail, where I then head out towards the Cobbler. Look at that, absolutely stunning. That's where I've just come from, Arrochar and Tarbet train station, just at the other side of the brow of the hill there. This is Loch Long. And I'm heading up into Argyll Forest Park. I might end up doing Ben Narnan, Narnane, however you pronounce it, but I'm definitely going to end up doing the Cobbler, which is 881 metres. So, anyway, hello you lovely lot, and welcome back to another video. You know, mate. And as you can tell, I'm not on Dartmoor. I'm actually up in Scotland. First time wild camping in Scotland. Really looking forward to it. I got off the train. Well, I got the train all the way up here from Devon. I had to ride my motorbike into Exeter this morning and get the 5:48 train. Been on 5 different trains and I've basically been on there for about 12 hours, and it's only cost me, well, under a tenner, so you can't knock that really, can you? Whew. I wasn't going to do much filming, or any filming, until I got up here because it got so late and I'm a bit knackered actually. So I'm going to do this zigzaggy track up through the trees. Hopefully I can get past the tree line before dark. It's actually going to be quite a nice evening this evening, but failing that I just have to camp in the trees somewhere. And I'm out of breath, so this ain't making for a good video. We'll crack on. Finally out of that tree line, or out of the trees. So I'll be able to camp up here now. Let's look at that. I love Dartmoor, and I feel like I'm cheating on Dartmoor, but this is just amazing. I love it. I kind of want to get up there tonight, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. That's the Cobbler, and I believe that's Ben Narneen. Right, let's find somewhere to pitch up. Good morning. It's 7:30. It's Sunday the 24th of April. This is part 2, but it's kind of part 1 because I didn't do much filming yesterday. As I explained on the last video, I was about 12 hours on the train. It's a long trip up. Last week I spent a week in Cornwall with the family. We didn't get back till quite late Friday. Then we had to get back, sort the kids out, sort the gear out, have dinner, get to bed. I only had about 4 hours sleep, and I had to get up at stupid o'clock to get the train up to Scotland. So I was knackered, and I had 4 cans of speckled hen, which actually made me a bit tipsy, I'm ashamed to admit. With all that, and then having that ascent up through the trees from Arrochar, I just run out of energy. Trying to look for somewhere to pitch up. The path or the track is literally just there, and as stunning a location as this is, for me it's too close to the track. But I had to pitch up here. I felt really sick. In fact, I was sick in the end, and I just couldn't be bothered to do any filming. So I had my dinner just to get some energy in me and went straight to bed. It's such a shame. The stars were out, it was absolutely stunning, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. So yeah, I just had a Wayfarer chicken tikka, which was absolutely lovely. That was with rice. Yeah, it's just, I'm going to get my tent down in a second, because actually quite a few people have walked past already, and I don't want to spoil the views for them. So I'm just going to crack on and have some breakfast, which is going to shock you. It's just some porridge. No fry up today. As you would have noticed, I've got a new pack. I'll probably go on about that a little bit later on. But I don't know if you can see there, the waterfall. The Cobbler, which I will be going up to. I did want to try and get to Ben Eam, or Bean Eam. Ben Eam, I don't know. But I think that's going to be way too far for me. I need to get my fitness up, and yeah, I'll just go up there, camp up there tonight. It's going to be a long trek all the way back down towards the station, Arrochar and Tarbert, because I've got a camp near the station to get the 7:10 train in the morning. And I'd have to get up really early if I was to pitch somewhere around here and walk down. Anyway, I probably bored most of you. Most of you probably switched off by now. But for you, those of you that have stayed, let's go and get some breakfast on. Right, so I've got these porridges from Aldi. And what I've had to do to save on space is open them all up and just bag them like that. Saves so much more room. I think today I'm going to go for the chocolate actually. Which is this one here. That's better. Stick a bit of tin foil there so I don't burn any of the grass. Right, yeah, I need to crack on because loads of people walking past and see my tent here. And I should have packed up a bit earlier really. Okay, that's come to a boil now. Try and get all of that in there without spilling it. And the rest of this is going to be for coffee. Now what I've done, because I couldn't really bring any milk, is got my coffee here. Now the reason why I bought coffee is because I've not got that day. The reason why I got coffee is because I'm using these creamers. They come in an MRE pack that Rob Wild Camper gave me. They seem a little bit solid actually, so I hope they're okay. Yeah, it's not powdery at all. But let's whack it in and see how it goes. Yeah, these creamers wouldn't have been as nice in a cup of tea. That would do. Also, where have I put it? Got a little bit more lightweight. Normally I bring knife, fork, spoons and all that. It's sold as a spork, but it's, well, yeah, I suppose it is a spork, yeah. It ain't got the knife bit on it. So, yeah, that's not looking like the best coffee ever. But it would do. It's a bit watery, I need to let it set a bit, so let's have a little quick taste. Yeah, tastes like chocolate porridge. Also let this set a bit, I'm just going to put the tent down. Right, it's 9:30. Taking a couple of hours, taking quite a long time considering I only had a porridge. But I've been taking some photos of the waterfalls here, so I'll just show you a second. Been taking some photos of that. That's where I was last night, so as always, it doesn't matter where you're camping, always leave no trace. And what a spot this is. Although, out of choice I wouldn't camp here again, only because that is literally the main path just there. This goes all the way up through here. You can see people up there now. I'm deciding what way to go, can't make up my mind. You've got a route here, just goes straight up through the middle of, well, in between the Cobbler and Bin Narneen. I do apologise for anyone Scottish that I'm not pronouncing it right. Or whether to go up this way or back on this other path. If I go up this way, it splits, and on this fork, if you go left, it's really, really steep. I bumped into an American lad from Michigan yesterday. I think your name was Troy. He said the left path is really, really steep. So I might go the slightly longer way round, which isn't as steep. So I will see you up there. This place really is like Dartmoor on steroids. What a fantastic place. That's the Cobbler, Ben Narneen, and I keep on forgetting to look back. Just absolutely amazing. I can't remember what that is. I'll put that up now. Just absolutely glorious, and I've really lucked out with the weather. The way my luck goes, normally I end up with crap weather, and although I'm so glad of this weather, I'm a bit gutted that as the day goes on it's going to cloud over, so I won't be able to get any astro photography, which is a bit crap. But do you know what, I'm up here. I'm so happy. I'm knackered. Big bit of advice for anyone planning on doing this: make sure you're at least a little bit fit. I'm not fit at all. I really wanted to come out and do this again, but I'm definitely going to train for it a lot harder next time. I was supposed to go Brecon Beacons, as some of you already know, and as I was training for that, I bumped into, I think your name was Phil. He drove past me, beeped the horn, reversed back, and he recognised me from YouTube. So, hello mate. I was, like I said, supposed to go to the Brecon Beacons, but the weather was slightly better forecast for Scotland. So, even though it's a million miles, not a million miles, way further than Wales, it still cost me nothing, hardly anything. £2.40 for the underground. Well, GWR was free to Paddington. Luma was free to Edinburgh, and got 75% off for ScotRail. So that cost me, I can't remember what it was now, it's supposed to be like £33, so whatever 35% is of that, I can't be bothered to work that out right now. And then obviously on the way back. So not sure when I'm going to hit the fork in the track. Can't be much further, but I don't think in a million years I'm getting up that side. I've just come to the fork in the track and I'm just contemplating whether to go right, longer but less steep, or left, shorter but steep. Decisions.